are now live. We are waiting for Tweetco to finish up. So then they'll bring all their crowd over here. Hey, Donatella, thanks for stopping in. Cheryl's Crafty World, Lady Louise Vintage. We are part of the Junk Journal Jamboree train today, and we don't ever sell in this category. We typically sell ephemera, which can be used for junk journaling. So
I guess got a lot of good stuff, though.
Yeah, we have a ton of great stuff. We're selling content today for your junk journals. And but I've learned a whole lot of new terms today, like clusters and tabs and pockets and all these different terms.
Never been a scrapbooker, huh?
No,
honey?
You will not hear us.
Hey, I scrapbooked.
Yeah, but do you ever use those terms?
No.
Here, let me refresh.
And it's been a while.
Refresh my YouTube up here and see if it is live yet.
Ever since digital cameras came around, I quit.
Why don't you go ahead? Let's see. We're close enough.
Start the giveaway?
I think so, because they should
do it.
They should be rating. So we're going to go ahead and start the giveaway. And can we see the?
It's riveting. There we go.
Where's the chat?
Right here.
Oh, okay. It's down below.
Yep.
So we don't. There you go. All right, and we are. If anybody's watching on YouTube, we're have a hard time watching that chat. So come on over here. I see David, my brother's here. Thanks for stopping in. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around so we can show you what we got in the giveaway. And we will get started as soon as Tweetco finishes.
Our YouTube is probably Franklin Hill Ventures.
Yeah, it's all one word. Franklin Hill Ventures, just like on Whatnot, is our YouTube. And been putting a little more emphasis on YouTube lately. Tried to start doing a few more videos than I used to. So we have a pretty big ephemera lot here for our giveaway. Oh, and I don't know that I ever introduced myself. I'm Stuart.
I'm Amy.
Well, we're not on the camera anymore.
You can't see us now.
And Amy's my wife, and we're Franklin Hill Ventures here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And we normally are over in the ephemera category, but we crossed the tracks today over here to the good side of town. Not that the ephemera side's bad or anything.
I was going to say, is that where
they're both good. They're both good sides of the tracks, but we are. Oh, cool! You're in Oak Ridge.
Hey, I just left Oak Ridge.
Yes, my wife works. Amy works in Oak Ridge, so.
And so does Big Orange Express.
Yep. All right, so we got some stickers. Those are not vintage, and then we have some more stickers that are not vintage. But then we have this straight arrow tribal signals. Like you were. I guess you were inducted into the Straight Arrow Tribe as a kid. It was from the National Biscuit Company in 1949. And here's all the drum things that you could do. So you could have dot, and I don't know how you would do this. Dot, dash, dot, dash, dot. Anyway, that was for Fury.
You called the dog down.
Then we just have some cute little note cards with dogs up on it. Some more with flowers on it. This is kind of just a representative lot of some of the different types of ephemera that we sell. Here's some vintage railway caution things that would go on, I guess, on hazardous material. Here's an old vintage, I think it's like 1925 or something, arcade card that's got a horoscope reading for October 1st to 8th, if anybody's birthday falls through that. Oh, here comes the raid.
Okay, well, here they come.
Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Great show, Tweetco. Yes. And we'll be followed by Leslie's Creations at 7. We have a lot to get through in an hour, so we're in our sprint mode that we do for these special event hour shows. We normally, when we don't do special events, we go a lot slower. So
jump on in the giveaway, guys.
I talk really fast, at least for a Tennessee person, because I normally talk really slow.
It sounds like we have a bunch of Tennessee people in here.
So, that's the giveaway. It's just all this miscellaneous ephemera here. So get in for that. So far we have 27 entries.
Yeah.
Take a look in the store. We have a lot of stuff in the Buy It Now. Not all of it's ephemera. We have our Franklin Hill Farms products that we'll be giving away a jar of the Franklin Hill Farms later. It'll be your choice of 3 different varieties. And
I tell you, if you see anything in the store you want, or anything in the auction listings that you want, throw it in the chat here, and I'll be sure to grab it. I'll keep watching, but sometimes it gets busy.
Yep, we definitely take requests. So yeah, if you see anything you want us to run, just put that lot number in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also try to watch for pre-bids, but if you pre-bid, if you can still put the lot number in the chat, that helps us, because Whatnot still is not fixed.
My least favorite thing
Yeah.
about Whatnot.
One day they're going to listen to my feedback that I give them every time they send a survey out, and lot 28, and they're going to add a easier way to keep up with your pre-bids. So we'll see. Maybe they'll do that one day.
I just need a tab.
Since we started the giveaway a little early, we'll just go ahead and let it run. It's got 45 seconds, so get in there. In the meantime, as I said, be looking through the catalog. And Tweetco, I loved your energy during the show. I'm a lot more laid back. So Tweetco amped it up. I'm going to bring it down a notch. So
hey, Busy Bee, thanks for checking. We have one pre-bid, one request so far.
So
okay, Olive.
All right, 20 seconds. We'll just go ahead and let it finish up.
Get back.
Yeah, you were awesome, Tweetco. I loved your energy. And I'm going to have to get a production crew over here.
No, your production.
Well, yeah, I'm production and everything. But I'm going to have
I love that.
I'm going to have to get some production, more production.
I'm going to start calling you that. Production.
I am production. I'm production and
all
procurement.
Right, here we go.
And the winner is, we'll wait till it shows up on Amy's laptop over there. I already know who it is, but 5 minutes later, yeah. It was actually Love, Be My Motive Studio.
No, still don't have it.
Congratulations. All that stuff will be coming your way. Hopefully you can put it to good use. So we will start out with our first request, which is lot 27. And these are all a vintage foreign currency of different types.
Here we go.
They've all definitely been used a lot, spent a lot.
How cool,
I have no idea. Oh, Yugoslavia, I guess is that country. Yugoslavia. So that would be Yugoslavia. That looks some acrylic, so probably Russian or one of the, another Yugoslavia.
How cool.
And then this one's cool. It's got the ship on it. So I guess for junk journaling, these would be really good to use. They have a lot of good images. As mentioned, if you weren't in here when we first started, I'm probably the first person to run who's not a junk journaler. Amy used to scrapbook a lot when our kids were little, but that was way back in the day.
Pre-digital cameras, and cell phones.
Yeah, that was when you had to take all your pictures and
a money thing.
Take them and get them developed. Then if you messed up, you had to go get more developed from the negatives. All right, you can probably go ahead and start this for 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
So we'll run all our auctions for 20 seconds. We typically show things, then run the auction.
There we go.
I'm not exactly sure how many pieces, but you can tell there's a lot in here. But yeah, really cool images on these and nice vibrant colors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. There's a lot that look like they're
than any paper.
Yeah, so you're gonna be rich. That one's 5,000. Right. We're at $6 with JK Sis. Thanks for the bids, everyone. Viente Bolivianas. I guess that's Bolivia. Yeah, Bolivia there. And that one's really cool with all the fruit and the farm in the background. We have a helper in my daughter's dog, Olive. She's behind us, and she wants to play.
Our dog took our dog bye-bye.
Yeah.
I don't know why she did that.
She took the calm one and left us with hers. All right. Congratulations, JK Sis. Thanks for the bids, everyone. And all this will ship out Monday. I always try to package same day or next day, but since tomorrow's Saturday,
we have a pre-bid on this one too.
All right, so this is going to be 50 plus vintage snapshot photos, and these all came out of the same, like they're all related in somehow. I don't know anything about the family.
There you go, instant family right
there.
Yeah,
but these all came out of the same album, but the album was in such bad shape that I took them out. So you got Polly and Susie. So there's you a instant little sister and maybe an aunt there.
Polly, that's a good name you haven't heard in a while.
And there. I guess maybe that's Polly again. And
I'm sitting there.
It was a lot of this baby, and I think it may be the same baby. So I'll show some of these, and then we'll start it.
Oh, I think your computer is too loud in there, dear.
Oh, did it get?
Yep.
Here,
I'll go do it.
Okay. Yeah, Amy will go shut the door. Just shut the door, I guess. And then she'll get the auction started when she comes back.
So sorry.
Well, it's not really technical difficulties. My computer's just blaring out of my office. I guess I was still in Tweetco's show in there, and when she rated over, oh, I love that picture there.
Aww.
All right, you can go ahead and start it. Why don't you do this one? Do it for like 45 seconds, and that should allow me to get. This is 28.
Yeah, I've got a couple other things pulled that it looks like people.
Oh, look at that car in the background back there. That's
so
really
got
cool.
To pull 51, 53, and 57.
Yeah, and make sure you give us a follow. Like I said, normally we sell over in the ephemera category. So if y'all are willing, if you junk journalers are willing to cross the tracks, you can come over and visit us sometime.
Oh, we got some good pictures coming up next. Oh, 51 right here.
So we have this one running. Oh, you ran it for 20 seconds, didn't you?
Oh, how long was I supposed to go?
Well, I said a little longer so I could get through them all. That's okay.
You got me.
All right. Well, you'll get a few surprises there. PSEN Creations. Let me make sure we get this little bitty one here in there.
So let's do.
Thank you for the bids.
53 next. Those are cool.
All right. So we have some cabinet cards here. Yes, we try to have cool stuff, J.K. Sisk. I'm constantly searching the corners of every dusty antique mall and house that I come across.
Pretty dusty right
well, yeah, and our house is dusty. I'm constantly searching the corners of our houses for cool ephemera.
Oh, my goodness. Don't even start.
All right, so this is going to be 5 antique cabinet cards. We'll just go through each one because a couple of them did have some wear. This one's in pretty good shape. Nothing on the back. It does have a little tear there. It's from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. And then I love the glasses this lady has on. You don't see many pictures with people wearing glasses.
Oh, they're tiny.
This one does have some wear. There's a corner there. This one's from Reading, Pennsylvania.
It's not cleaned out yet.
Yeah, we're gonna make part 2 someday, but we've been busy every weekend, literally. Then you have this happy-looking lady. Her hair's like all matted looking.
Maybe she's not washed it.
Dayton, Ohio is this one. Then I love these two. I assume they're sisters, I guess, but look at their fur coats. I mean, that hat there.
I think we've got that coat in the guest room in there.
And we might. And this one's from Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Copyrighted 89 maybe. So that one's old.
There we go.
Then we have one man make an appearance here.
Oh, that dress is something.
So.
All right, what do we want to do on this one? 20 seconds?
Yep, 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay, don't yell at me now.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Oh, it all worked out.
All right.
So a couple of them had stuff on the back. This is my favorite one with the glasses. Although, like I said, that one's got a little wear. Then you got her.
Yeah. I love the old pictures.
I imagine these would look great in a junk journal.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. They would. Ephemera is crafting as to crafting as crafting is to ephemera. Yeah, that's true. Tons of paper.
And I like that somebody mentioned earlier that I'd never really thought of this, that when they get stuff, they make copies of it to use in their junk journaling. And then they still have the originals.
Yeah.
So
what 51?
51 next. Is next. So this is technically not ephemera, but
extras.
But it's kind of in the related family. I mean, I sell buttons. It's on ephemera, the cardboard part. So you have a bunch of buttons here, and they're all on the original cardboard. Some of them have been used, but the cardboard itself, in some cases, has some pretty cool images on it. Yeah. So just show you these real quick, so you can get an idea of how many.
A couple, but
yeah.
They used to make things so much more ornate than they do now.
A lot of Lansing buttons. 10 cents for those. Oh, these are cool. They're like pearlish looking.
Yeah.
Then here's Lucky Day.
Oh, those are also kind of like pearls.
Yeah. Opalescent. Is that the word?
There we go.
Oh, here's an extra one. You get an extra button stuck in there.
Yeah. Sewing theme journals.
There's some black ones. And then here's some cover buttons. Easy to make cover buttons, DuPont nylon. We used to live right down the street from a DuPont chemical plant.
Yep.
So
fun times.
And then here's just make your own cover buttons. There you go. So
start auction. 20 seconds.
All right. So all these buttons here. These actually came out of that house in North Carolina, I think.
Oh, the cool house that we went to.
These came out of this house that looked like it was built in the 1800s, and the lady who lived there had just died.
Never
and
took anything out of the
never
house.
took anything out of the
Ever.
house. I mean, we got so much stuff. It was really
everything from these buttons to a velvet Elvis.
It was very, very dusty and musty and hot. It was about 150 degrees in the house.
And we never
literally
saw a bathroom in it. That was what was so weird about it. Oh,
whoops! Thank you, Omega Days. Oops, there's the extra button.
Okay.
All right, so we got lot 57. For anybody just coming in, appreciate you joining us. If you see anything you want us to run,
lot 57.
Just put the lot number in the chat and we will get right to it. This is going to be some more photographs. Forgot what I was going to say.
There's another instant family here.
All right, so here's Betty.
Is it really Betty?
Yes.
Oh, look, Betty.
And then here's some people fishing with their car in the background. Looks maybe like 50s or 40s on the car there.
Olive,
Not sure who that man is. Right, I think I sold a lamp very similar to that in one of my antique booths recently. Got to hold out for 50 more minutes, Olive, then we can play with you.
I swear.
That one's from August of 1967, so that could be me because that's about how old I would have been in August of 1967. I was born in June of 1967. Hey, welcome in TMW 1955, Jink Hansen. Anybody else? I have not been doing a good job keeping up with the chat. Sometime in these fast shows, I tend to get a little...
Well, we've had stacks of stuff, too.
Yeah. So
I'll try.
Let me show a few more. Well, actually, why don't you go ahead and start it for 45 seconds?
Let's do it. And I don't have any more pre-bids on anything. So if anybody, how much? 45?
Yep, go ahead and do 45. This one does have like a, well, it's not a crease. It's just like a little spot down the middle.
Look at her big bow. Remember when we put
I'm not sure what building that is. The thing I like about Ephemera is the stories you can kind of weave. This looks like some kind of like tourist or souvenir card. Yeah, I mean you can weave a great story around Ephemera.
Mm-hmm. That you can.
There's the same family again. PSN Creations. Thank you. Oh, this says my something.
Second.
Oh, my barracks. So that's like a military encampment there. Looks like a quarry or a volcano or something.
A quarry or a volcano.
Well, no, I think it's a volcano. It looks like a crater. I wonder if that's like.
Do you need my glasses?
Oh, here we go.
The crater.
It's
volcano.
It's the crater. All right, we got $6. Thank you so much. There's a bride and groom.
I love that.
All right, you're going to get a few. Oh, giant paper scissors comes in at the very last second. There's 1955. Looks like they're swimming there off a dock.
I wonder if there were fish.
I wonder if that's the same volcano that we had the picture of the crater.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
All right, you got a few more there.
Let's switch to something a little different now. See what people think about this, because I think it's cool.
All right, so we're just going to start showing some things, but if you have requests, put those in the chat and we'll get right to them.
Yep.
So I pulled these because I thought they would be good for junk journaling.
It's great
it's five like placemats from a seafood restaurant, I guess. As you can see, the corner here's a little bent, but other than that, there's no rips or tears or anything. But they're all identical, but they have lobsters on them.
Lobsters, so cool.
So you can go ahead and start this for just 20 seconds.
Show each one of those.
Well, yeah, they're all the same. So
20 seconds.
But you're getting 5 lobster placemats for only $3.
And then we'll go to something different after that. We've got so much stuff here. Oh, I remember when we got these. All right.
Yes, they are lobsters. Awesome Busy Bee Vintage, but
yep. Them look like
not so awesome that Busy Bee Vintage. Thank you, Busy Bee Vintage.
24. Okay, I'll pull 24.
And thank you for modding for me today, Busy Bee. Everybody check out Busy Bee. She also is over in the Ephemera category.
She's in ours, isn't she? So lot 41 next, and then I'll pull 24. I gotta find it, see what it is.
So this is just going to be a lot of vintage ephemera, just miscellaneous things. So this is some kind of 1956 See Your Crevel Club for Sunny Holidays. Oh, I think this is like it's tour brochure. So Here's like a 2-day itinerary that was $25 to go see the Chateau of the Louvre and the Enchanted Garden. So 3 days for $45.50. Can you imagine traveling that cheap today? You could go to the Canary Islands for 22 days for $143. That's pretty awesome. So anyway, this has all kind of different destinations. You have this 1905 Milton Bradley. I guess it's the same guy who did the games, but this is a pitch pine. So you have several of these Milton Bradley lithographs. This one does have a rip down in the bottom. It looks like an insect or something got a hold of it. 1905. Some more trees. So yeah, all these are Milton Bradley, 1905, but it's all different lithographs of trees. They do have, this one's got a little bit of staining in the corner. Here's an elm tree. Also Milton Bradley.
Oh, those are so pretty.
Then we have a Marshall Space Flight Center,
Cool.
and it's commemorating Dr. Sally Ride's first woman in space, and this was from a ham radio club in Huntsville. Then we have a Carnegie Hall program from 1965 and 66, and I'm sure there's all kind of cool ads and stuff in here. Normally, I would spend more time showing this, but
Yeah, we probably need to.
And then finally, here is your new crop of 1951 Kiss Me Honey. It does have like some staining, foxing. Looks like at one time maybe it got wet, but I checked it out and it didn't smell or anything. So
Ready to go?
Yep, so we can go ahead and start that one. So just a miscellaneous grouping of stuff. I love all the tree prints and the fact they're Milton Bradley. I don't know if that's, I'm going to assume that's the same person who did the
Surely.
games.
All
So
right. Lot
these probably
26.
came out of a book or something, maybe, or they're probably maybe in a portfolio. Love Be My Motif Studio One. That is your first purchase from us. Thank you so much.
No nose flute tonight, huh?
I could play the nose flute. Usually when we have a first-time buyer, I'll play my nose flute. So I'll do it one time in the interest of time, but we always play charge, and then the audience responds with a bunch of charges. So here we go. And then everybody responds, but I'm one of the few masters of the nose flute in the world.
Well, it's a family
Thank you so
trait.
much. So,
It's a family
all right,
trait.
so we have lot 24 here, and this is going to be some sheet music. And I believe there were 12 of these. They're all they all have some condition issues. Most of them have the cover separated, but I'll show you what you're getting. There's I Want to Linger. There's Brownie's Revels. This one looks like it's been taped back together. You've got the Spring Song from Songs Without Words. Hey, that's my favorite kind of song to sing, or ones without words, since I can't sing. The Black Hawk Waltz.
All right.
And then we have So Will I. And I'm not sure how old all these are. Yeah, there's one that covers off. And How Could We Know, the contest winner of the Tommy Dorsey Fame and Fortune program. Then we have Vocal Blossoms, Hopscotch Polka, and the kids doing the Hopscotch Polka down here. Phone number 638. Till We Meet in Dreamland. Let's see. So we got 40 minutes left. It Ain't Gonna Rain No Mo. So that was Wendell Hall.
Oh, lot 7.
And then finally the Repass Band March. And you got, I guess this is the Repass Band here. Look at them.
26.
That's pretty cool. Oh, there are a couple more together. And then finally, A Dream of Paradise. So let me go ahead and get that one started, and we'll do 20 seconds. $4 start on that one, and here we go for the 12 pieces of sheet music.
There we go.
I think this one's my favorite one. The band here's pretty cool.
All right.
A lot of mustaches in there.
I have 19, 26, and 7.
All right.
Next,
No
guys.
interest in lot 27, so we'll just set it aside.
All right. So 19. Let's go to 19.
All right, so we got lot 19. These are some vintage stock certificates. I'm sure they've all been canceled, but maybe you'll get lucky and one's still active.
There we go.
So we have I love all these old stock certificates because, yeah, we'll run it right after this.
Which one is that?
These all have the music up there. These all have such great artwork. I'm not sure what the Anaconda company does, but you can usually guess. It looks like maybe some kind of mining or some kind of factory work. So you have that one. That one's from 1969. We have a GM here from 1973. But you have the futuristic cars on there and a train. Then we have Carter Holly Hale Stores Incorporated. Our dog's talking to us.
Oh, my goodness.
1978. Then this one's from the Kansas City, Mexico and Orient Railway Company. It's a trustee certificate, and it was from 1908. So that's probably the oldest one. It's got the stamp of 1908 on the back as well. Here's Hojo, Howard Johnson. One of our worst hotel experiences ever was staying in a Howard Johnson. Then we have Pan Am World Airways, which is no longer an airline.
Right here in Knoxville it was.
And then we have the North American Light and Power Company. I love the artwork on this one. That one's from 1941. And then finally we have the American Tobacco Company. And it's got the really cool Native American image with the tobacco fields here. And that one's from 1968. So we'll go ahead and start those.
So we'll
20
do that
seconds.
For 20 seconds. There we go. These will take up a whole page right here.
Yeah, we're going to rerun the music Agnes May. So we'll run that next real quick since we don't have to show it again.
The art's so cool on those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Howard Johnson's was right here in Knoxville, wasn't it? Out
Yeah,
South
it was.
Knoxville. It was not good.
All right, another first-time purchase. Thank you so much.
Not good.
And let me go ahead and be putting light 24 back up real quick, and we'll rerun that.
24. And here it
All right,
is.
we're getting ready to pin this one.
You want me to go on and
Yeah,
start
just
it?
start it.
There we go. It's running. Got these stock certificates.
All right, thank
over
you
here.
for the bid, Queen Bee Vintage.
Let's see. Oh, we've got some.
Are these all requests and
Mhm.
pre-bids and
Yep.
stuff? Cool.
Yep.
I appreciate the request and the pre-bids. That makes the show so much
Yep.
easier
Makes
when
me
you're not
feel-
trying to guess what people want. Oh, thanks for the bid, Cheryl's Crafty World.
Let's see. What do we want to go to after that?
Queen Bee Vintage comes back in. Thank you so much.
I'm thinking Gene Autry is.
I really appreciate
that.
so much everybody being here, especially since we're not in our normal category. So thanks so much for hanging out with me.
Yeah. And me.
And I really don't see any of our normal names out there except for like Busy Bee and
26.
a couple of others. But for most part, it's all new names, which is awesome.
We have lot 26 up next.
So this is an antique tin type. I'm not sure exactly what year it's from, but it's a couple here. Let me turn this light on.
Maybe.
So both the ladies have on some hats, and then I
It's two
assume
couples.
that's their husbands in front.
Interesting.
So there's the back. This one's in really good shape. I bought these in North Carolina at the US 21 yard sale, and they had about 20 tin types, and this is the only one that I got because the rest were all in such bad condition. But
Which one was that at? Anyway.
no, never mind.
Yep.
This was from the 127 yard
Okay, I
sale.
was going to say.
Yep,
I
go ahead and
don't
start
know
it.
where was.
Yeah, this came from the 127, world's longest yard sale.
Yes, I did not go to that one.
Yeah, I actually did
It's too
two.
hot.
I did two of those yard sale things in a row. I did the
Okay.
US 21 yard sale one weekend, and then we did the US 127. Amy and I did the 21 together with Molly from Consignment Chats, and then I did the 127. Yeah, and her husband, and the 127 I did with a friend of mine. So, all right, Cheryl's Crafty World. Thank you so much.
Next up, we have lot 7.
And as I mentioned, this will all ship out on Monday.
There we go.
All right, so this is all like vintage art items. I don't
that's so
really
cool.
know anything about any of these, but I thought this
pretty.
was so cool. Its own, what kind of paper would you
It
call
looks
this?
like fabric.
Yeah, I
almost.
mean, if you can hear it, kind of I can scratch it. It's got texture to it, It's got the red stamp. I have no idea what it says,
just put that in a frame.
But yeah, this one actually, I'm kind of surprised I didn't pull it out and take it to my booth, but
yeah. Now you're rethinking it.
No, I'm not. No.
Pull it out.
It's very cool. So, and then here we have an old Cape Cod windmill and etching.
There you go.
The red stamp is called a chop. Oh, thanks.
What is that?
I learned so much on Whatnot.
Those birds are so cool.
This one's just like on, it looks old, but it's just like on paper. It's some kind of, probably out of a book plate or out of a book, probably a book plate or something. And then we have the home of Thomas Jefferson. So I guess that's Monticello.
These are all in good condition.
So you got that one. Then we have this one's called Morning by Henri Gurney or Henry Gurney. If you're from
Tennessee.
If you're from Tennessee, if you're from France, it's Henri Gurney. And then this one's just like probably it says it's Greg Firestone, but it's just it's signed by Greg Firestone. But I don't know if this was just it's a pencil sketch. I don't know if he's anybody or not, but that's pretty cool. And then I love these. I don't know what these probably came out of a book at one point, but you have the Tabernacle in the Wilderness, and the color on that's really, really good. And then here's another one that probably came from the same book. It's got the molten sea, brazen layer, censers, burnt offering, tabernacle, and breastplate. Oh, and it's got stuff on this side too. Furniture of the tabernacle.
So good.
Oh, this one was also double-sided. So yeah, those are really cool. That's the Holy of the Holies. And then we have just some kind of drawing.
Couple.
And then we have this picture of Jesus. And this one doesn't look old. This is the only one that doesn't look somewhat old. So you're getting all those for one money. So you can go ahead and start at 20 seconds. I love this pencil sketch of this guy.
My favorite's the birds.
Well, yeah, that one's.
I seem to like the Asian art usually. It's just nice.
See if we can get back to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is really nice. The detail's really good. The colors, it's simple, but it's really.
I don't know if you can see the colors very well on the computer screen, but it's that did look like a scene from The Great Gatsby.
All right. Thank you so much, my eclectic emporium.
All right. Let's try something different now.
So was this a request or you just pulled it?
No, no more requests that I see.
All right. So right now we don't have any requests or pre-bids that we know about. So if you have any, put those in the chat and we'll get right to it and we'll just start running some things. So this is going to be lot 35, which is a 1951 Gene Autry coloring book. It does have here.
Is it pre-colored?
Some of them.
Oh,
there's actually a lot of pages that aren't. So if we open this up, and you can see the covers coming detached. Now that I think that's just the that came from the factory there. Yeah. So you do have here's this page is colored. It was less than half that were colored. So and they they did a good job staying in the lines a lot better than I could. So, like here, none.
Kids color anymore.
Here, none.
I don't think they do.
So you can see there's a lot of pages that aren't colored. They colored the planes on that one. So, all right. I think you can go ahead and start it, though.
All right. We'll do 20 seconds, and we're going.
They did color the very last page here that says so long. Yeah, it's not just scribble, at least.
Yeah.
So 1951 Gene Autry coloring book.
Let's see. What do we want to try next?
My phone's getting really warm. All right, no interest in that.
What do you think, Sue? Maybe some these?
Yeah, we can try this. Yeah, just start pulling stuff. So
we'll figure it out.
All right, so this is going to be a 1980 Christmas calendar. So it has a lot of really good images in it. So obviously every month has a different picture. It looks like from different parts of the country. We saw Washington, D.C. I'm not sure. Maybe somewhere it tells you what the image is. But then I thought these were cool. They're 300. Well, it's not 300 anymore, but these were for when you canned. So you had all the different
Oh, cool.
things like apricots and cherries. And I have no idea if the ones that are left, if the stickers, if it's still sticky or anything, or I don't know if you glued them on. But huckleberries, gooseberries, pears, tomatoes, rhubarb.
All
Oh,
right.
here was everything that was originally in it and how many you got. So
Cool.
we'll go ahead and start that.
All right, 20 seconds.
And this
Here we go.
calendar came from North Carolina. It was in drawer A at Summerfield, North Carolina. Oh, you didn't.
Oh, didn't I start it?
Well, you didn't pin that one.
Oh.
You did the geometry again. This is lot 60.
It says we're already. What do I need to do?
Change to lot 60.
It says an auction's over.
Oh, well, okay, now you can do it. The geometry auction was running.
Sorry.
Hey, Rose Puddle, thanks for coming in. Rebecca Struckey, Donna Self, appreciate y'all coming in.
And there we go. We're going.
Anybody else we've missed? We are here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Franklin Hill Ventures. I'm Stuart, and this is Amy.
Yeah. If you see anything you want us to run, please let us know.
Yep, just drop the lot number in the chat, and we will get right to it.
Yep. Maybe we can try these stamps next.
All right, Omega Days. Thank you. There's a familiar name from the ephemera side of the world.
Let's see.
All right, thanks so much.
Let's do some stamps.
Let's see which row they were in there.
There we go.
All right, so this is going to be, and I put these in here because I thought if you junk journal, these were pretty cool. It's a bunch of like all car themed postage stamps from different countries. It looks like there's 14 of them. There's Oman, Paraguay, Monaco, it looks like. I'm not sure what some of these others, but you have the triangle champs, stamps. And so anyway, thought these were cool. So we'll go and get us started. What you see is what you get there. All right, Omega Days comes in. Thank you so much.
Your granddog's killing me.
You know what? Let's see. It looks like they're not licked. I think they're on there with stamp hinges. Let's see. Yes, they are on there with stamp hinges. So I'm assuming that you could get them out, but I don't know if any of them have gummed down to the thing. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, interesting.
All right, looks like Omega Days is going to take that one. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's do lot 15 next.
All right,
these are always cool.
This is going to be, I think these are cigar labels. And these are all smaller oval ones. So you have the big wolf. But the images on these are really cool too, kind of like the stock certificates. I think almost all these are embossed as well.
Those would be great in some sort of scrapbook or journal.
Then we have the Signal Perfecto.
All right.
And then this one's cool with the Native American Seminola. As you can see, yeah, they're all embossed, best I can tell.
Oh, that one's pretty.
There's a Hummer. Then Lamira. There's two of the Lamiras. And then finally you have the Roundup, and it looks like it's almost like a Boy Scout. I don't think it is a Boy Scout, but
or a very young cowboy.
Yeah, I think it's.
You ready?
Oh, that one's.
We're going.
All right, here we go.
Yep, those are cool. Let's see.
Thank you, J.K. Sisk.
Seems like these are cool.
And the Big Wolf.
The Big Wolf. We've got some more labels too.
Hope everybody's got a fun weekend planned. Maybe you'll just be watching junk journal shows all weekend. I'm actually working at my antique mall all weekend, so I'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
I am not.
And my daughter's going to come visit me while I'm there. So.
Have you talked to her?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I did talk to her. All right, so this is going to be a pair of souvenir items. One's from New Orleans, and one is from France. So this one's from Nancy, France. I don't know if that's how you say it or not, but it might be some more French-sounding pronunciation. But it's It's all postcards in here. I don't know exactly what year this is from. I did not see an age on there anywhere. It looks like maybe a few of the postcards were pulled out, but it's just all different scenes from that city, and it's got the tissue paper in between each one, or vellum. It's not vellum.
Oh,
Vellum's like animal skin. Then this is a vintage New Orleans. And this one does have, like, if you look, it's got some wear on the cover and then on the back as well, if you can see down here. But inside, it's in pretty good condition, and it's just all different images from the city of New Orleans.
How cool.
And if I was guessing, I would say this one's probably from the 50s or 60s.
Maybe.
That
picture.
I mean, it's before they were using 1947. There we go. So
a little earlier.
1947. So you get both these items. We're just starting it at $2. So
yep, that's a good buy right there.
Hey, welcome in Humble Sunshine. Welcome in Paper Trader, Country Shade.
I've seen that name.
Meta Jennifer. Oh, thanks for the bid, Printed Corn.
Yep.
Another one from the Ephemera side of the tracks.
Which side's the good side?
They're both great.
Okay.
Just different. They're
just not that much different with this. Let's see.
Thank you so much for the bid on that.
I'm going to go for lot 6 next.
So this is some more labels,
That's
but
right.
These are not cigar labels. These are beer labels. So we went from one vice to the other. I much prefer the beer versus the cigars. So you have Hudepohl beer, the pride of Cincinnati Brewing. Then we have Dubois Export in Dubois, Pennsylvania. We have Bohemian Tap Lager Beer, another Cincinnati beer. It seems like there were several Cincinnati beers in here. Burger Beer, also in Cincinnati. That's Burger Beer Light. And then there's regular Burger Beer. Here's another Hudepohl, different label. Caution, keep cold, not responsible for spoilage. They use a 14K process. Then we have a Copper, full-bodied beer. That one is Indiana.
And it's got like a gold label. Yeah.
Then we have a Christian Moreline Cincinnati Select Beer. And then we have Schmidt of Philadelphia. And then we have another Dubois Premium, a Copper, and then finally a Pabst Extra Light Beer, 50% less calories than our regular beer. So you're getting all 12 of those.
We are going. Pretty corn. How hot will it be in New Orleans next month when you go?
Well, maybe not as bad as it is right now.
It's going to be pretty bad.
It was 97 here today, so it was really hot here in Tennessee.
It was like 76 when I went out at 5 o'clock this morning. No, it probably can't be hotter than Southwest Florida.
I don't know. Our daughter's in Houston, and it's pretty miserable there, too.
Yeah.
I know they're having water restrictions and everything as well.
It rained once for about 2 minutes in the last month. So we're going to go do lot 5 now.
And for anybody just coming in, take a look in the catalog. If you see anything at all you want us to run, just let us know. Put the lot number in the chat.
Ooh, 117.
And we've got about 20 minutes before we head over to Leslie's Creations. We'll raid her at right a little before 7. And we'll do one more giveaway right at the end of the show. So this is going to be 6 Keystone View Company stereo cards, and one of them is the San Francisco earthquake. So these are some really cool images. I'll just show you one side since you can't visually tell any difference.
Huh.
And then this was something, the Great Glacier in British Columbia. Oh, this was cool. The Louisiana Purchase Exposition there. And then this is the shot tower used during the Revolution in West Somerville, Massachusetts.
Lot 1.
And then this is Plucking the Ostrich in Pasadena, California. I guess they're pulling ostrich feathers out for hats, maybe.
Easy for you to say.
And then here's the San Francisco earthquake, independent powerhouse, San Francisco, after encountering the fire and earthquake in April 18th, 1906.
Did
you see lot 12 and lot 12?
Lot 12? No, I missed
Oh,
that.
no, never mind. Lot 1. It was a glare on it.
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
All right. So
you just leave the watching to me.
Yeah, it's hard to see on this phone.
Lot 1. It is hard to get in the car after it's baked in the sun all day. Ugh, came out at lunch today, and that's about what it felt like. All right.
All right. No interest in the stereo view cards.
Yep.
All right. We had a request for lot 1.
Here we go.
So this is going to be a pair of coloring books. And unlike the Roy Rogers coloring books, these have been colored in for the most part. Even somebody drew a clock on the back here. I mean, not every page, but the majority of them do have coloring on them. I think these are also ones that came out of that old house in North Carolina.
We got so much cool stuff there.
So that was around the clock. And then we have Toot Toot color. And I think, yeah, this one's also, for the most part, fairly colored in. There's a few pages that aren't, but the majority are. So we'll go ahead and run these. And these were both from the 1950s.
All right, I got it.
Oh, well, I've got it now.
Okay, get it.
All right. $3 start and printed corn is in. Thank you so much.
Those are so cute. I think we'll do some pictures next. People like the pictures.
The postcards there.
Are those postcards?
Yeah, they're real photo postcards.
Oh, yeah. Well, they look like pictures. I guess that's
all right. Looks like printed corn is going to, yeah, the covers are really nice on these.
Just so neat. All right. Let's do lot 3. Oh, there you go.
That's a good idea, Country Shay.
Lot 3, right here. 20 vintage postcards.
Yeah, and most of these are real photo postcards of one sort or another. Some did come out of a scrapbook, which is fine since this is a junk journaling show. This is some foreign one here with some ships. That one also looks like it's from the same place as the last one. Then there's some deer. All these are foreign so far. So here's Rockland, Maine.
Is that one?
And that one's not. Yeah. That one's not. So I guess that's why I just said they were vintage postcards. So yeah, so it's a mixture of just different ones. Another foreign one there.
Oh, it's got writing on it.
This is something a park, something.
Okay.
Look at the old car there. And then here's our Acadia National Park in Maine. So several Maine ones. Wintertime in Maine.
That one's textured too.
Then there's Greetings from Sedgwick, Maine. That one's from 1940. Still has the stamp. Then we have Port Clyde, Maine. Then we have Up in Maine.
Lots of Maine.
All right, you can probably go ahead and start it just for the 20 seconds. I think
There we go. We're rolling.
There's another Port Clyde, Maine. So anyway, you got 20 postcards here. They, for the most part, all did come out of scrapbooks, it looks like.
You have an instant scrapbook right there.
That one's from 1939. George missed something.
Yeah. All right.
There's a real photo.
Like we're done. But this next lot looks interesting.
This one here. All right, so this is going to be another miscellaneous ephemera lot. So we got 15 minutes, so we will still doing good on time.
When are we getting more pineapple salsa? Yes, and my mother also wants some things.
Yeah, we're getting ready to restock all the salsas. We've been trying to run it down, but we have a big festival we're doing in October, so we'll be making getting a whole new batch in here probably in the next couple of weeks. So this is going to be just a miscellaneous ephemera lot. You have a pinup girl here with a calendar on the back. It looks like it's been trimmed a little bit. And then we have another one of these horoscope cards, another one from October. All these are negatives of some sort. I have no idea. Looks like some kind of industrial setting, though. Maybe inside a dam or something. But some kind of factory.
That's wild.
So.
Ooh, what's this chin support?
Then we have Schofield and Son self-adjusting chin support.
What?
It's just a little advertising, I guess, some kind of maybe quack medicine type stuff.
I can't even imagine. Here's
a 19 something or maybe 1884.
It's certainly not 1984.
It's just the envelope, but it has the cool stamp on it. Then you got one of these dog postcards.
Aw.
Then we have a professional mixing guide for bartenders. This one is Yo Ho Ho and a bottle of rum. Yeah, this is from it's from the people who make the bitters. Angostura. Then I'm not sure what this is. It's just some kind of card, and then we have a postcard here. So everything in that lot, from the pinup girl to the postcard.
Here we go. I thought the pinup girl was cool. She was pretty.
You got
and the chin
the
support.
quack medicine. You have all these negatives. Have the arcade card, postcard, the bartender's guide. All right. Hey, welcome in, Auntie Maine. We just had a bunch of Maine postcards that we were in.
That's right. Not 21.
All right, so we got about 14 minutes left. So if anybody has any requests, make sure you get those in the chat so we can make sure we get to it. And then about 5 till, we'll start the next giveaway. So this is going to be all cigar box labels. So we have Clubhouse. Welcome in, Kerosene Kimmy. You got a Blue Seal there. You have Don Ray quality cigars. Then you have Red Tips. Cool horse image on this one. And then you have Record Bond Value Received cigars. So you got all 5 of these. And you can go ahead and start that one.
I'm getting there. I was looking through the start auction number 25. Yes, I will pull 25.
All right, Queen Bee Vintage, thank you so much. That's my favorite one there, the Red Tips.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you so much.
And next up, we have 25.
Oh, yeah, these are the vintage calling cards. I think there's one that may not be a calling card, but we'll look at them real quick. So this one was Amy Clark, I think, or Clark, Amy Clark. And then we have Betty Harwood. She was bright as flowers by thy life's fair hours. Oh, Ann Clark. Well, I was close. Here's Miss Lizzie Davenport. Looks more like Davenport, maybe. And then we have this one with the fan on it that says Forget Me Not. L. Hamilton. No, it's got a name here too. Anyway, you can see the name there. And then this was like an advertising for some fans, I think. So that's the one. It was probably like a sample card there. And then you have David Hutzel in Pine Brook, Tennessee, or Pine something, Tennessee. And then somebody Viles, Viles.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
All right, Queen Bee Vintage is in at $4. Thank you so much.
We've got so many cool things left. I'm not sure where to go next. Let's see. Do we want a fondue pot recipe book?
My light seems off tonight. All right, Queen Bee Vintage, thank you so much. All right, we'll do these stamps next.
All right.
So here's some more postage stamps. These are all pretty old. They're all U.S. stamps. Most of them are like special type stamps, not necessarily postage stamps. Well, these are postage stamps, but they were the pre-stamped envelopes. And all these were from like 1853 to 1926, it looks like. And then on the back of this one, we have revenue stamps. So you can see the hand cancellations. That is really cool there. 1871 is written on that one. 18 something there. Here's a playing card stamp. So all different tax stamps there. And then we have some 1898 through 1915 more hand cancellations, which I know the hand cancellations are harder to find. These are documentary stamps. There's a proprietary stamp, 1900 on that one. Some stock transfer stamps down here. And then here's the stock transfer stamps as well. So just kind of more unusual stamps than just the regular postage stamps. Here's parcel post stamps. I guess those would go on packages. And then here's something from the War Department, it says. And then on the back, you have some special delivery and newspaper stamps. Postage due stamps, special delivery stamp. So I guess they would stick these on the envelope if you owed postage before it got delivered.
You ready?
Yep. So we'll go ahead and start these. A lot of really old U.S. stamps. All right, Queen Bee Vintage, thank you so much. Those hand cancellations are the coolest thing. I mean, with the dates, 1900, then the ones that had the 1870s on them.
I like the next thing up. I'm always looking ahead. Sorry.
All right, thank you so much. And so we got time for just a couple more before we do our last giveaway.
There we go. We're going to do lot 42 next. This is a really cool piece.
So this is Walt Disney, The Happiest Millionaire, which I don't remember this movie. Does anybody remember this movie? But it was from Walt Disney. And I guess this was they'd give these out at the, oh, that's cool, Kerosene Kimmy. I think these are the books they would give out at the theater that kind of supported the film, but just has images from the movie, information about the different characters, and introducing George the alligator.
Huh.
So, did anybody see this movie?
Here we go. We're going to start this auction. I just think the cover's neat.
Of course,
the pictures inside are cool too, but.
Is that Fred McMurray? Is that who that is? He was in like every Disney movie. So anyway, The Happiest Millionaire from Walt Disney.
Looks like we'll keep that around.
That will probably go on the bay. All right, so let's see. We'll go ahead and run this one, and then we'll probably do our giveaway and then see if we have any time. So yeah, if you have any requests, get those in. And these are going to be 15 antique postcards. So, not sure what
who do we have up next?
Year that is.
After us?
Leslie's Creations.
Leslie's Creations.
Yeah, these are the ones that were more real photo ones. This is the lot I was thinking the other one was. So, that one's from 1908.
I like to read them if I can.
Yeah, normally we would spend more time looking at these and like reading some of the stuff on the back, but hey, we've only got an hour, so we can only do so much.
Right. And we've got to give away some jams and jellies.
There's high school in Canaan, Vermont. You can go ahead and start this one.
All right. And
there's the post office in Philadelphia. Thank you, Queen Bee Vintage. There's the summer view of Timberline Lodge in Oregon. And there's
Rosie
the Falls
right
of Foyers. That's cool.
What is it?
Just
where in Oregon was that?
It just says Falls of Foyers. I don't know if that's Oregon or not. Has anybody heard of
the one before that
Falls of Foyers?
All right, you want to do a giveaway now?
Yep. So go ahead and start that giveaway. So for our last giveaway, we typically always do this for special event shows, as we're going to give choice of any one jar of these. So tonight we have blueberry preserves, we have raspberry jalapeno preserves, and then we have the cinnamon pear preserves.
Thank you.
We also have salsas and pickles and butters.
Green beans.
Like probably our most popular varieties we have are, well, the raspberry jalapeno is really popular. The pickled green beans are really popular. The peach butter is really popular. And a lot of those are ones we're sold out of right now. But we do have some in the buy it now if you want to check them out. So, and there's every variety. They're all $6 a jar. So regardless of which variety you get. So
it's the time of year for the pumpkin butter to make a comeback.
Yep, and we might sweet potato butter as well.
I had a pumpkin smoothie today from Smoothie King. It was the first day they had pumpkin.
But it's funny, I never intended to sell these on Whatnot, but we gave away a jar one time. Then I had a request to put some in the store. Now we sell quite a bit of it, actually, a lot more than I ever thought. And the new shipping's helped because we can basically ship 2 jars for $8.35 without getting into the over 5 pounds. So, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and draw this. And then here. So 5 4,
Oh.
3. Well, Amy's already
I
picked
already
it.
did it. Sorry.
All right, plus size gals. One.
I
So,
still don't know.
oh, sorry.
There we go.
So let us know which variety you want. You have blueberry, raspberry, jalapeno, and the raspberry jalapeno is not overly hot. It's really good
No,
on
it's not
wraps
hot at all.
or over cream cheese. So just let us know which one you want, and then we'll get that one headed your way on Monday.
I think if it were me, I would go for the raspberry jalapeno, or is it cranberry? Raspberry.
Oh, sure.
Cream
So you
cheese
got
and
you got
Ritz.
blueberry fruit preserves. You have the raspberry jalapeno fruit preserves. Thanks for the purchase of the apple butter there, PSEN Creations. And then cinnamon pear
Oh,
preserves.
that's good too.
I haven't actually tried the cinnamon pear.
Mm.
So just let us know which one of those you want.
Pear.
The cinnamon pear.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so everybody make sure. Well, here, let me just turn the camera back around.
Yeah, I think
We'll go ahead and raid. Does anybody know if Leslie's Creations is on yet? Just let us know if she is. So we'll rate her in just a second. So thanks to everybody for stopping by.
Thank you.
And make sure you give us a follow. If you go to franklinhillventures.com, that has links to our social media, like our Instagram and YouTube and some of the other online platforms that we sell on besides Whatnot. We typically do ephemera shows every other week, normally on Fridays, just like this. We did this in lieu of our regular show. But normally we're on at like 8 or 9 o'clock, and we'll go for 2 or 3 hours and, have a lot of fun and kind of do a lot more reading of all the cool stuff that you find with ephemera. So anyway, everybody have a great weekend. And
Thank you.
Let me go over here and find Leslie's Creations real quick. Raid.
In progress. Here we go.
All right, here we go, everyone. Thanks again. Have a great weekend.